Ooh, it's so bright. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a first impressions on the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I heard so many people rave about this, so I decided to pick one up, but it's freaking expensive. But I also wanted to do a comparison to the FitME Maybelline Concealer. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while now, then you guys know I swear by this drugstore product. And I just wanted to see if it was actually really a dupe and if it really made sense for me to buy the FitME Concealer instead of purchasing the NARS Concealer. I decided to wear liquid foundation today, so I went ahead and applied that. And I put the Maybelline FitME Concealer on the right-hand side of my face and the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer on the left-hand side. I just applied this like 10 minutes ago. I think it's around 9:30-ish. So I'm going to be wearing this throughout the day and giving you guys my input in a few hours and then giving you the full review at the end of the video. Hey guys, so I'm currently waiting to get my car washed, so I decided to give you guys an update, and it is 2 o'clock right now. I'm going to be zooming into my eyes. I don't know if you guys can tell, but on the right hand side, this is the FitME side. There's a little bit of creasing, but there's also a little bit of creasing down here, and this is the NARS side. But as far as the hold, I feel like both of it looks pretty normal. I will say, I will say the lighting is a little bit off right now. It does look a little darker on this side because I have the sun beaming on this hand side. But I will give you guys my full review at the end of the video, and I will talk to you then. So I'm back in my apartment, and it is currently 5:15 p.m. I've had the concealer on for I think about 8 hours, I want to say, a little less than 8 hours I think, but I wanted to give you guys my review. I want to start off by talking about the consistency and kind of like the lasting power. As far as the lasting power, I will say that my concealer did not crease any more than it did when I had checked about, I don't know, 3 hours ago, and I don't feel like the creasing is even that significantly noticeable. You have to be like super all up in my face to see that there's creasing going on, and I feel like it happened for both of the concealers, so both the high-end and the drugstore kind of had similar results. As far as the consistency, I felt like both of them were very similar, although I thought that the NARS one was a little bit creamier and the texture was a little bit heavier, but definitely not heavy because the concealer was very lightweight, and as soon as I blended it out with my beauty blender, I didn't feel like I had anything underneath my eyes. So moving on to the color choices that are available, the NARS one definitely has a lot more selections. They have more pink undertones, more cool undertones, and definitely a different range of colors. The Maybelline collection doesn't have as many selections. I think they have maybe 4 or 5. I'm in the color 25 medium, and I will say that this color works really well on my skin tone. And as far as the NARS, I picked up Light 3 Honey. This is a little bit dark for me, but as soon as I blend it all out, it kind of just blends into my skin tone pretty well, but this is darker than my Maybelline concealer. So moving on to packaging, at first I thought the NARS concealer had more product, but I was actually fooled because it looks bigger, but the NARS one only has 0.22 ounces and the FitME has 0.23 ounces. I know 0.01 fluid ounce isn't really a big deal, but at the same time, you're paying way more for the NARS concealer. As far as the applicator, they're very, very similar. They both have the dome foot applicators, and I had no problems with it, and I really liked both of them. Okay, so now for the cost. The Maybelline FitME Concealer costs about $8, and I love it. Like, everything about it, I love. The NARS concealer cost about $29. I got mine at Sephora, and I will say that I do love this product. I think it works really well. I like the consistency, and I also really like the way that it blended out, and I think it did a really good job hiding my dark under eye circles. But I personally will continue to buy my Maybelline FitME Concealer because it is 1/3 of the price, and I think it does just as fabulous, that didn't make sense. Just as fabulous, just as good as, okay. I think that it works just as good as the NARS high-end concealer. However, if you are looking for high-end concealers, then I would definitely check this out. I really do love it. I just don't love the price, so I'm gonna stick to buying my Maybelline FitME Concealer. So that wraps up this video on my first impression on the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I make videos every single Sunday. And the last thing I wanted to mention was for my LORAC giveaway. I will list the winner in the description box, and I am filming this video before the end of the giveaway, but by the time that this video is up and loaded, I will have already reached out to the winner, and I will give the winner about 3-ish days to give me a response, and if I don't hear back from them, then I will choose another winner. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next Sunday. Bye! I feel like the concealer under my eye. Look at all these cars that are waiting in line to go get a car wash, and there's like more back over there. And not only, there's so many people behind me too. It's insane.